Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, you already know, right? I'm telling you, this is so funny watching it unfold. It's very funny. But well, we're gonna look at 24 hours market performance. Right after that, we will check out prices in details, and once we are done with that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? Anyways, guys, give me a second. This coffee tastes nice today. I don't know. Maybe because of it's because of what I'm about to talk about. Maybe that's why the coffee tastes very better. And on top of that, it's in my Maxi mug. Okay. So, anyways, I don't know who needs to hear this. Okay. Some of you might say I'm very harsh. Some of you are going to say maybe I'm very wicked for saying this. Some of you are probably going to have a totally different view about what I'm about to say. Although I have said it here many times before, but I feel like maybe some people need a wake-up call. Okay, people need to wake up sometimes, like, what the hell? Okay, and it's all about Bitcoin. I have told you here time after time, if you did not buy Bitcoin below $10,000, stay away from it. Right? I've said it here many times. And then some people seem to think like, oh no, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't want people to make money. But one thing about history is that it doesn't repeat, yes, but it rhymes. Sometimes it rhymes and it's worse than it happened before, or it rhymes and it's a little bit, better than it happened before, but it will happen. What do I mean by this? If you go look at the economy, anybody who is studying economy is going to tell you the story about the tulips. Y'all remember that in the 1800s or something like that, or some, I can't recall the exact year, but tulips somewhere in Europe, people were buying the tulips, the plant, because it was a rare plant. People were buying it for the price of an entire house. Make some sense out of that. Okay? Nobody knows how it started. Nobody knows anything who began it. But all we know is that, yeah, that was the first ever recorded economic bubble. Because people were buying a freaking tulip, a plant that would wither away just because it was rare, for the price of a home, for the price of what, 30 heads of horses. People were doing it, okay, but nobody paid attention. Like, okay, some ain't right. Now, if you compare that to today's Bitcoin, those who started it, buying the tulips at pennies of a dollar, whatever they were pricing it at, made a killing, because they were able to sell it for the price of a house. They made a killing. Okay, and still, that is not a lesson that a lot of people are learning in today's economy. People are not looking at it. Okay, let's refresh our memory. Not far away, the dot-com bubble. Internet was going to come around. Internet was going to change everything. Companies were going to be on top of the internet, and blah blah blah. And yeah, y'all know the rest of the story. A lot of companies that we knew back then are nowhere to be found today, right? But when it started, everybody, yeah, they made a lot of money out of it. I can tell you that, because when it started, it was pennies on a dollar. But by the time the dot-com bubble happened, or right before it happened, those companies were worth millions. So imagine if you got in at pennies and then you sell at millions. There you go. right? That doesn't ring a bell, right? It doesn't? 2008. You remember 2008, right? The housing market and all that stuff. You remember that? Those of them who were getting into the housing, okay, when all that was going on, at the beginning and sold at 2008, they made a lot of money. Even if you sold in 2009, you still made a lot of money, because if you bought it at pennies of a dollar, in 2008 it went up to, let's say, example, $50, but in 2009 it was still dropping to $30, you still made money out of it, right? And yet nobody, and trust me, nobody's paying attention. Same situation going on right now with Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin? 2009, anything between 2009 to 2017, if you bought Bitcoin, because like the 2017 was one rare opportunity, I will tell you that, because that's when we saw Bitcoin go to $20,000, and then a little bit after that we saw it drop to $3,000. That's when I got in. Okay, a lot of people got in too. Now, the first question, why was Bitcoin created? Why? Peer-to-peer money, okay? You being sovereignty of your own money, which means who, when, how much. You don't have to ask, you don't need permission from anybody to do that with your money, right? That is why Bitcoin was created. Now we come a couple of years later. Where is Bitcoin today? Is it peer-to-peer money? Nope. It costs more to send your Bitcoin than to hold it. See? So if it is peer-to-peer money, why will it cost me to send it if I want to use it as money? And again, all everybody talking about this, they keep saying, yeah, you know the Lightning Network and blah, blah, blah. And I've told you guys so many times, that is the security issue with Bitcoin, is the Lightning Network. It's a big security. A lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people don't even think about it. They sell you Lightning Network as the best thing, you know, since the invention of sliced bread. That's what they tell you. But all these Bitcoin maxis, ask them, can they store their Bitcoin on the Lightning Network? Ask them. Tell them to explain to you why they don't want to use a Lightning Network. And yet, you have people like Michael Saylor, Fred Krueger, a bunch of them out there coming out here. Hey, I have nothing against these people. But the problem is that they are not telling you the truth. That is the problem. Because they're telling you, yeah, put your money in Bitcoin. But they are not telling you, like, what's happening right now with Bitcoin, okay? It's not price appreciation. It's just that when you study psychology, fear of missing out is one aspect that everybody, okay, that's what they teach everybody. Fear of missing out. It's not fear of losing money. No, because a lot of people have really figured it out till today. How many of you have $100,000 sitting at home or in your bank account? How many of you? Those of us that have that kind of money, we are lucky to have it, okay? But I can tell you this. If you have $100,000 sitting at home and you ask me, should I put it in Bitcoin? I will tell you hell to the no. Because again, you remember what I've been saying, Bitcoin, if it maxes out, I think it's gonna be $300,000 to $500,000, and it's not this run. This run, I believe, okay, my own belief, you can do whatever you like, it's your money. I believe once we hit that 150, 160,000, yep, reevaluate the market, because yeah, it will be time to close shop, probably, okay? The probabilities are very high. So when you think about it, people are going to look at that green candle, and people start, what the problem with the green candles is that they hypnotize a lot of people. Their right judgment goes out of the goddamn window. They stop using their brain to think when they see green candles climbing up. And that is a big problem when your mind is no longer looking at if you're going to lose money or not. versus you're gonna miss out on a money opportunity. When your mind cannot differentiate between two of them, you have a big problem. A big problem. Bitcoin, yeah, like I said, below $10,000, yeah, there was an opportunity. Some of you who sold at 50, 60, 70,000, you made money. It was an opportunity. But right now, just by the sheer, just look at it. Who is buying Bitcoin right now? Because like I just asked you, how many of you have $100,000 sitting at home? Who is buying Bitcoin? It's not retailers, it's not you and me. It's not. It's the institutions, okay, governments who are following this fear of missing out. And trust me, institutions, they are businesses, they are entities, which again, when they punch in their numbers and come to find out like, oh shit, this ain't what we thought it is, way down we will go. And I'm trying to tell you, you as being an ordinary person like me, we ain't got that money. We don't have billions of dollars. And when it happens, it will come crashing down. You that put your little 1 cent in there, you will lose it in a heartbeat. You will lose it. Because as you can see, it is very simple to see the way things are going. Bitcoin, the greatest invention. Yay, everybody and their grandmama hands up and jump and do the hula hoop. Right? Yay, Bitcoin, peer-to-peer money. Yay. Okay. Peer-to-peer money doesn't work. Oh shit. Okay. Lightning Network. Yay. Oh shit. Lightning Network is not secure. It's not decentralized. Oh shit. Bitcoin. Yay. Government censorship. ETFs comes in. This one comes in. Now the government control the price. Oh shit. Now they're selling you the smoke curtain talking about Bitcoin store of value. That's what they're selling you. And that's why everybody and institutions, they are still flocking in. And that's why I'm telling you, if you bought it below $10,000, keep it tight. Don't sell it. Not this run. At least wait until the next bull run. Because I'm telling you, Bitcoin next bull run might hit that $300,000 to $500,000. After that, yeah, it's gonna be hell on earth. Is going to be on Bitcoin. And I'm telling you that everybody don't seem to understand it. They don't, because everything that was reading on the Bitcoin white paper, my friends, none of that is happening. None of that is representing the Bitcoin that we're looking at today. None of that. Even if you're not investing it due to what is in the white paper, you are investing to try to make money. I don't know how many times I have sat right in front of you here and tell you, if you want to make money, you better find something else. Stay away from Bitcoin. You are not going to make money. Because like I asked, $100,000 in your bank account, right? Let's just say you have it. From now to the next bull cycle is what? Another 4 or 5 years? So you want to tell me, you who are in this my channel, my millionaire journey, we are trying to go from 0 to millionaire status. In your sound mind, you are going to put your $100,000 on an asset that is only going to give you 2 to 3x in the next 5 years. Seriously, if you was in front of me and you tell me yes, I will slap you. Seriously, you deserve to be slapped. Maybe that will wake you up. You deserve it. Like, get the hell up. I mean, wake up and I don't know how to put it. It is not what they're telling you. These people, anybody getting into Bitcoin right now, you are going to do nothing else but become exit liquidity. That's what you're going to be. Exit liquidity. And if you don't see it, then you deserve to be broke. Unfortunately, that's the truth. You don't see it, you deserve to be broke. Nobody's going to tell you different. But you got people who are here trying to show you the path, the right way to do things. I'm not your financial advisor. But one thing I understand is, like I told you, when we are friends, if I consider you as my friend and I see you're doing something wrong, I will tell you it is wrong what you're doing. Don't do that. It's up to you to either take it and stop doing it or continue doing it. That way, when that doomsday come, when you hit that brick wall, like let's just say you are running in a direction 100 miles per hour, and I tell you, bro, slow down, there is a brick wall right there, and you don't want to listen. You run 100 miles an hour and run into that brick wall, wham! Yeah. Now have your head injury, open, bleeding. I will not feel bad. I will not feel bad. I will not feel bad. It's the same situation right now when I keep telling you, stay away from Bitcoin. Now, when you lose your money and lose everything, because I'm telling you, it has started to happen. The cracks have started to show. Nations who were buying Bitcoin as reserve, they have started to dump it. Bitcoin maxis who were left and right, I'm a Bitcoin maximum, they have started to dump. Okay? Right now, like I said, only institutions and governments, some of them, are still believing in it. Therefore, they are going to pump it. Because we have a big macro financial problem that not only affects the United States, but everybody. And people are going to jump into it. And by the next cycle, Bitcoin will probably be $300,000 to $500,000. And for those people who bought it below $10,000, like yours truly, I will make a lot of money. Not you that is trying to get in it right now. Not you. Stay away from it. Okay? I know it probably, yeah, but you're saying it, but you're holding. Yes, I'm holding because I got it below $10,000. If you did not, stay away from it. There is other ways you can make a lot of money. Other ways. Okay? Like even now, let me point you another thing. Everybody right now, AI. Right? AI is gonna change the world. AI is gonna come over here, and then we're gonna have chicken with teeth in their mouth like human, and the dogs are gonna speak English, and then you're gonna see Uncle T doing double barrels and all that stuff. Does it sound familiar? Does it sound familiar? Put the dot-com bubble when it started, before everything went to shit, and put AI. Put them side by side and compare. What do you see? Put the tulip story that I told you there. It's somewhere. I forgot. I'm forgetting the year. The tulip story. Put it side by side with AI. Does it sound familiar? See what I'm telling you? So yeah, people are, yeah, AI is gonna do this, AI is gonna do that, blah blah blah. But you forget one thing. Government functions with tax paying. AI is coming out. Just this year alone, 2025, we have lost over 1.5, close to 2 million jobs, I think, if I'm not correct. Don't quote me on that. You can go and look it. I think it's like anything between 1.5 to 2 million jobs have been lost due to people cutting, believing that everything is going to be AI. Amazon cut 10,000 employees here. Walmart let go of 50,000 over there, and these people let another 300,000 over there. Not just America, the entire world is leaning towards, yes, AI is going to do this. They forget about that. People always trying to interrupt. They forget the same thing that we're crying about. Okay, oh, Bitcoin is using too much energy. Bitcoin is over there burning miners, which wasting energy. The same thing. These AI data centers, they use more energy than you think. We're having water shortage in the world. These AI data centers, they use more water than you think to cool those things and blah blah blah. And I'm telling you, time is going to come when these same governments, they are going to go against it. Because yeah, AI is good, but you're cutting jobs. Cutting jobs, you see what's happening to the macroeconomy, because with less jobs, economy cannot grow. And when economy can't grow, you can't tax people. And without the tax money, you don't have money to run your government. Everything is a domino effect. Okay, so now where does this put you and me? Like I said the other day, millionaires are made when there is blood on the street. You remember a video I made not long ago? Kaspa, Quant, Cash, in that order. Or you can even add Jasmine to it. You remember? Now's the time you start putting cash on the side, because the bubble, when it pops, is going to be epic. It's going to be epic. When everybody realizes that Bitcoin is not what we were told it is, it's going to be epic. Right now, everybody and their grandmama, they're parking their money in there. Why? Kaspa is not gone mainstream yet. Okay, and people are not stupid. I'm telling you, when they start to read the Bitcoin white paper and they look at Kaspa, you see how they formed into Bitcoin. Kaspa is going to be times 100 of that. Times 100 of that, because half of the stuff reading in that white paper, Kaspa is already fulfilling. And the system in which the financial system is supposed to work, Quant is already setting itself up for it. Yet everybody's looking at Bitcoin. And when you try to tell people, hey, it's not Bitcoin, it's not it, because Bitcoin right now is close to running on fumes. Marathon Digital, the biggest Bitcoin miners, they've already started to raise the alarm on this. Yet people are going to FOMO in. Trust me, they are going to, because the reason, how do I put this? The reason why I think people are still going to FOMO in is because these institutions, they put a lot of money to it. They are going to try somehow either breaking even or make a little bit of profit. That's what's going to happen. They can't let it go right now because they're in a loss, right? Bitcoin really started gaining the attention after after $90,000. That's when you started gaining attention, started hearing about ETFs here, these reserves over there, blah, blah, blah. So they were pouring money in. And the OGs, people that bought Bitcoin at $1, they have been offloading. They try to give you that facade, talking about, oh, the price action you're looking at right now at Bitcoin is like a company going through ICO. And you and I, we all know all that is bullshit. It's bullshit. Doesn't make any sense right now. Like many times, like when I start talking about things like this, it doesn't make any sense right away. Next run, you will remember this video. Next run, if you make it there, because once Kaspa's VProx comes out and people start to see that, okay, this is what Bitcoin should have been. Developers have already started to understand, like, okay, for me to have a project, I don't need to have I don't need to pay the middleman and then pay Uncle Tommy and pay everybody, then myself make some money out of it. No, the mechanism into Kaspa makes you, as the regional founder of your project, make your money. Like I like the example somebody gave the other day about Zcash. Zcash, yeah, privacy, but it's not scalable. You can't scale it. Imagine having a project like Zcash on Kaspa that is secure, scalable, and is decentralized. Imagine doing that. These things are moving in a way that most people are not expecting. Most people are just like like they say when the government shut down, right? The narrative was like, oh, wait. When Uncle Trump comes out and go, like Assam, pink bag, open. Floodgates are going to open, and this is going to do this. And I was here telling you, nope, not this bull run. Because again, cash is king. Everybody knows time is coming, not far from now, that this AI bubble is about to burst. All these companies that gain valuation out of nowhere, okay, with no working product, with nothing, it's about to happen just like it happened with the dot-com era, just like it happened with the 2008 financial problem. Just like it happened like with the first one, with the tulips that we talked about. It's about to happen. Question is, are you ready? And for you to be ready, my friend, I'm not your financial advisor. For me to be ready, Kaspa, Quant, Cash, in that order. Because now you see, I think it's going to flip very soon. Instead of having a Bitcoin cycle, we are going to have a Kaspa cycle. That's what it's going to be. That's what this is going to lead into. And why am I saying cash? Is because once the stock market crash, they are trying to push it. They will try as much as they can. And I told you, if you look at inflation and you look at the economy, I think they are going to look at the other way. They are not going to print money. They are not, because the US dollar is hanging with a thread. You do not want to give the enemy more ammunition for them to say, see what we told you? You don't want to do that. We're in November already, right? ISO 20022 going live. I am very patiently waiting to see what the government is going to do with those treasury bonds. Are they going to peg them to stable coins, or what are they going to do? That's what I'm waiting on. I'm very excited to see what the outcome would be. As a matter of fact, when we look at prices in details, you are going to see the pie chart is not close to being the top yet. I think it's going to take off like a madman, and it's going to top out somewhere there, 150, 160,000. Who knows? But I'm telling you, the market, everybody who is crying about the bull run is over. I don't think it is yet. We still have that last run, right? You remember, just like I said, a couple of months ago when all coins were going up, and I told you all season was here. Most people didn't pay attention to it. If you would have made money out of it. And I told you, okay, Kaspa seems to be the only one that will be running in 2026. I'm looking at the release schedule with V-Prox and everything. I think we're on track. We're on track. We're getting there. So, all this long talk I'm trying to make is simple. Stay away from Bitcoin. You are not going to make money from it. If you are joining my millionaire journey because we want to go from zero to a multi-millionaire status, my friend, Kaspa, Quant, Cash. And now the high risk, high reward side, you have Cubic and you have Jasmine. And I explained many times why those two, you should have them on your portfolio for a short term. I've already explained that. If you didn't, well, I don't even know which video was it, but it's down there. One of these days I will make a video explaining everything about it. And yes, before I forget, the guy asked me yesterday, when am I going to open that private group so that I can be giving you guys signals on some of the coins I'm trading on the site. But like I said, I don't talk about those coins here because I do not promote them. All I'm doing is just getting money out of them, in and out, okay? That's what I'm doing with them. So I will create a private group, a paid private group, because that's a money-making opportunity. So I will create that and I will post the link. Those of you who want to join it, you have to pay for it, and I'll give you those signals, okay? But when it comes to Kaspa, Quant, nah, I will not. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to, because again, those two are guaranteed generational wealth. If anybody's asking you to pay for those signals, I don't even know why. Because you don't need to do extensive TAs, you don't need to do extensive research or nothing on those two. The ones somebody might be asking you to pay for, okay, those are the ones that, yeah, I have to sit there maybe all night long, do my TA the way I do it, do some research, look at this and look at that, blah, 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 come out with news. Because trust me, when I'm researching Kaspa every day, I come along things that when I apply them, oh shit, I apply it to put a leverage there, here and there, make money out of it. Those kind of things. Yeah, that will be those kind of signals that I will be giving out. So if you want that, let me know in the comment below, then I will create a paid version of it, and then yeah, I will start dropping them there, and only those who paid for it will be able to see it, okay? Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, so crypto bubbles, we need this guy. Crypto bubbles right here. Yeah, as you guys can see, we are still on the same thing, because like Bitcoin is doing its thing, and everybody else and their grandmama still like looking for a way. Should we go up? Should we go down? What are we doing, right? Anyways, let's take first with Kaspa, King Kaspa, KS, and we have here for the past hour 0.5% down, 1.3% down on the day, 11.2% down on the week, 15.2% down on the month, and 67.7% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.21 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $26.76 million. Guys, that volume is screaming bullish because it's too low. That volume is very low. Okay, please look at the quant, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. 0.5% up the last hour, 2.6% down on the day, 1.6% down on the week, 2.5% down on the month, and 35.9% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.22 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $25.94 million. Again, that volume is also very low. Now we look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. What do we have here? 0.6% down the last hour, 1.4% down on the day, 12% down on the week, 11.8% down on the month, and 56.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $434.68 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $24.90 million. The same situation. That volume is very low. Okay, now we look at Cubic. Let's see if they're still at war with Monero. So I have Cubic here. 0.2% down the last hour, 0.9% down on the day, 14.2% down on the week, 40.3% down on the month, and 47.2% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $110.98 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.65 million. Now let's go look at Jonathan's pet turtle. I call it the orange guy, and he calls it Bitcoin. We got here 0.1% down the last hour, 0.7% up on the day, 5.9% down on the week, 11% down on the month, and 9.9% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.92 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $65.21 billion. Look at that market cap, guys. You see, I'm telling you, when it takes off from now, they're just gonna try to make some people to hand it their money, and then they exchange it to hot potatoes. That's what's gonna happen, right? Anyways, now let's go look at prices in details. Let's see what we got going on here. Dixie is going up, Bitcoin going up. Nope, that ain't right. We need inverse correlation. Okay. Now for Kaspa on the 1 hourly, this is what we got going on here. Okay, we've been seeing this, and just like I was saying yesterday, look at the ribbon. Ribbon is beginning to kind of squeeze together, which means the possibility of it start curving upwards is very, very high. Fuck. Oh Jesus Christ, what's going on here? 4 hourly, yeah, sorry about that. Look about it on the 4 hourly, we do have this one, yeah, spraying out. Okay, so like I usually tell you guys, first of all, we want to see the 1 hour reset, then the 4 hours will also reset, then it will go on to the daily, which is this one, which now, as you guys can see, it has been spraying out for the longest. And like I keep saying, the more you see this is because people are indecisive. Nobody knows if they want to sell or they want to buy. They're looking at Bitcoin, blah blah blah, and things going on. Okay, so it's easy. Buy your coins on spot and just hold. If you have them on leverage, all you have to do is just how do you say this, scale your positions up. Okay, Because again, everybody and their grandmama looking at it, and I keep telling you, right now with Bitcoin doing this, TA will not help you. It won't. Trust me, TA is not gonna help. Right now, you just have to pay attention to the macroeconomy and then pay attention to whatever that Bitcoin is doing. Therefore, anything under 12 cents for me is just noise. I don't pay attention for it because the major resistance is at 12 cents. We break above that, what we will be looking at 15 cents. After that, 18, 19 cents will be on the table. And if we can take those out, we will be looking at all-time high before we start crossing into price discovery. And by the way, Kaspa, Bitcoin, come on, I can't speak today. Binance has started making moves again on Kaspa. I think whatever that Jonathan did, I think he's beginning to get to them, okay? Anyways, now let's go look at Quant, QNT. QNT, the banker's coin. As you guys can see on the hourly, yep, just like Kaspa. Ribbon is curving, price getting attracted to the moving average. Like I said, just look at Bitcoin and you will see. There's no point of doing a TA on this. I'm just gonna rush to it. Look at the 4 hours. Yep. Despite the price falling down, ribbon still green. Again, when you start looking at that kind of stuff, it means it is bullish. Very bullish. Go look at the RSI and look at MACD. You will see. Right now I'm using my phone. It's a little bit difficult to look at those things over here. But when you look at RSI and MACD, then you add this Bollinger Bands, and then you add this moving average and this moving ribbon. I'm telling you, Quant is very, very bullish. Now let's go look at it on the daily. See what the daily has to say. Again, see, daily is squeezing. It's still red, but it's squeezing upwards. You see those wicks? These wicks tells a lot. Look at these wicks. They always get eaten up when the price start to run, right? Because as we guys can see, we have not even, they tried to touch the moving average, but you know, we're gonna go up there to the moving average. You're going to see this move never fails, okay? It never fails. Anyways, now, everybody's still also making noise about it, and I keep telling you, anything under $125 is just noise. This week is about to close, and it looks like we are going to close it green. And when it does, the week after this, it will also open green, and you are going to see what I've been telling you about. You're about to see it. Quant is very bullish, guys. It's very bullish. Well, if you want to sit and cry on the side, that's you. Me, I have my positions ready on spot and on leverage. So I'm ready to make that money. $125 being the major resistance. Then we're looking at 151 and then 164. Right after that, we do have 176, which will lead us to 230. Once we close that one, start waiting for the all-time high before getting into price discovery. I'm telling you, Quant has already started his journey. Okay. Anyways, now let's go look at the Bitcoin right quick. Although, like I said, there's no point of trying to look at Bitcoin. There's no point. But hey, just for the sake of it, we're just going to pay attention. Bitcoin manipulation keeps happening. See? Falling. On the 1 hourly, yeah, ribbon is spreading out, but we want to see it start to curve. It's not curving yet. So let's watch and see what happened here. Moving average is still very high up there, which again, once it starts to curve, it will give us an idea on how high this price could go. Because again, price always gets attracted to the moving average. If you don't know that, well, go look at it. You will see. Okay, we look at daily. Let's see. Yeah, daily still free falling. So yeah, I do have the 24th marked out because I think 24th price is going to do something very, very spectacular. I don't know about you, but yeah, I think it's going to happen. But let's wait for the 1 hour to reset, then the 4 hourly, then the daily, before we can even start making any kind of assumptions for the weekly. I still really believe it. I believe Bitcoin is heading to that $150,000, $160,000. That's what I believe. Yesterday, you guys remember I was telling you pay attention to gold, right? Remember what I was telling you? What is happening right now? Let's look at it on the hourly right quick. See? That's what I was telling you yesterday, and it's happening. This dictates the pace of Bitcoin. This one right here. But hey, what do I know, right? Everybody and their grandmama knows better. Nobody listens. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. Okay, but before we do that, please do not get into leverage trading without experience, because you are going to lose your money. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, but if you want to try that, you want to learn how to leverage trade, down below I do have the Phemex, Margex, Wix exchange, okay, and Bydfi. Follow those links, sign up, and meet their deposit requirements. Once you do, they're going to give you free money. You get the free money, take $20 out and start to practice how to open leverage, how to close leverage, scale it up, scale it down, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Now, if you can turn that $20 into 40, 40 into 80, 80 into 160, and so on and so forth, then you are ready to start using some money a little bigger. Don't rush it. Just keep on practicing. If you don't practice, and if you cannot turn that $20 to 180 like I just explained, my friend, do not scale up your trade. If you do, you are going to be the mayor of Wreck City. Understand? Don't say I didn't warn you. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. First, we're going to start with Bydfi. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, as you guys can see, my overall here is sitting at $6,500 because the market is doing its thing, right? Like I told you, I am an aggressive trader. Okay, very aggressive. And if you look at my contracts, you can see that right there. You can see I trade at 50x in all my trades. 50x, all of them. And I don't use stop loss. That's me. I don't use it. So please, unless you know what you're doing, do not do the same. On my quant, I am still down $3,200, okay, which is okay. It's all right for me. On my Kaspa, I am up $111 or something like that, approximately, which again, that's okay. Let's watch and see what the market is going to do from here on. Okay, now next one is going to be Phemex. On Phemex, I am trading King Kaspa only. Okay, I think I will be adding Jasmine trade on that very soon, or maybe another quant trade. I'm just waiting to see what's going on here. But my overall here is sitting at $651, as you can see. And if you look at my contracts, you will see I am in profit $78. That's not what I'm looking for, but it's a start, okay? $78. And just like the other one, you also see I trade at 50x. No stop loss used. That's how I trade, okay? Last but not the least is going to be Wix exchange. On Wix, I am also trading King Kaspa. Another one, again, I think I will add a Wix exchange. I will add a cubic trade on this one. But anyways, now my overall here is sitting at $634, okay? And when you look at my contracts, you see that here I am just almost breaking even, $17 up. That's where we are, okay? Just like the other ones, I trade at 50x. No stop losses used, okay? That's what I'm doing. I think I will add a cubic trade on this account. But anyways, now let's go look at my son's Acorn, okay? Like I told you guys, a lot of you already know, I am teaching my son how to trade on the stock market and on ETFs, okay? Now, if I open that one up, let's see, with the market not doing good, yeah, he's still doing great. His overall is sitting at 457. Not bad. I like that. Not bad for a 9-year-old. And then when you look at his investments, let's see, 1.71% up. Well, not bad. Stocks and ETFs, VOO, okay, medium company stocks, small companies and international. He's doing great. He's doing great. I like that. He's learning. It's a learning curve, right? I'm not expecting him to be expert in just 1 year. I'm expecting him to master this thing before he's 20 years old. And by the time he's 20, he should be able to continue investing like this, taking profit, investing, and making things even way better for him. I want my son to be better than me, to get, by the time he's 20, to have more money than me when I was 20 years old. That's what I'm praying for. I want my son to outdo me. I want my son to be more than I ever did. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but That's me. That when I say generational wealth, that's what I talk about. I want my son, my children to be better than me at anything. I own a corporation. I wish when they grow up they're gonna own 3 or 4 corporations. Okay, that's what I mean by that. Maybe if I stop at 100 million, I want my son to be 1 billion. My daughter to go up there. That is my dream. I could die in peace, or even if I go before they get there, I will be watching from above. I will be watching, being proud of my kids, being proud of my next generation. Okay, I don't know about you, but that is me, my legacy. I want, like I always said, I didn't come from a millionaire family, but I will be damned if a millionaire family did not come from me. Okay, so yeah, stay away from Bitcoin, guys. You are not gonna make money with it. Bitcoin is not what you think. Your money is on Kaspa and Quant. It might not make sense today, but trust me, time is coming when it's gonna start making a lot of sense. You will see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Don't forget to like and comment. I am interested in knowing what you think about everything that we talked about today. And also please share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos. And again, you never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Until I see you my next time, please take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.